Starting out as a realist portrait painter in search of his subject's intimate psychology, Sironi went through various phases: futuristic, metaphysical, the Novecento movement, convinced and militant adhesion to the artistic styles of the fascist regime, until reaching a style of informal ascendance in the 1950s. The beginnings of Sironi's work are marked by figurative symbolist touches and careful psychological research of his subjects. His encounters with Balla, Severini and Boccioni led him to experiment with futurism, to which he gave his personal and heterodoxical touch, and abandoned early on. Sironi was subsequently one of the founders of the Novecento movement, which in the 1920s attempted to recover the solidity of the classic Italian tradition, rereading it through the lost dimension of the metaphysical art of De Chirico, Carrà, and early Morandi. In a famous series of urban landscapes, the squalor of the industrial suburbs with their weight of loneliness and anguish seemed to reflect the melancholic temperament of their author, who was subject to frequent fits of depression. Build up, construct, and subjugate nature. These are Sironi's new passwords with which he gives life to a figurative mythology concerning the origins and destiny of the Italian people. Passwords to which Sironi gave expression in his murals especially. Sironi's attraction towards fascism can perhaps be explained as a search for certainties, positive responses to his own emotive instability on the one hand, and on the other to the conflicts within human society. During this period, Sironi collaborated on public building plans, industrial sites, and on scenic designs, together with different architects. With Muzio and Terragni, architects of the Rationalist school, he set about trying to shape and define a new fascist aesthetic style. After 1945, Sironi followed the taste for all that is ancient and Mediterranean in Italian art. With the symbols of the regime abolished, the decorative imposition remains, abbreviated and schematic lines, the compositions of architectonic ascendance. Sironi's painting was rediscovered by several other artists in the 1980s, by those of the trans-avant-garde and German neo-expressionist movements, who borrowed from his eclectic style and compositional techniques.